All right, well, it's time for another weekly Squardle. This is weekly Squardle number 53. And if you're not familiar with Squardle, it's like Wordle. On a grid, you're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. When we finish a guess and get all 5 greens, we get a bonus guess. And last week, somebody suggested that since we had Star Wars Day just a couple days ago, that I should start with a series of words related to Star Wars. And they suggested droid, force, light, saber, and walks. So why not? Let's go for it. Droid. Ooh, all right, well the O's were good. Force, light, saber, and then walks was suggested by someone else, responding to their comment because like Skywalker. Okay, well, we've got a few greens, kind of a mixed bag here, so. Now let's look at the R's, because we've got a lot of R's in the, a lot of R clues in the grid. So we know there is no R in the first row, the second row, or the third row. And there's no R in the fourth or fifth column. So there's gotta be, there's at least 2 R's in the grid, because we've got an R in the fourth and fifth rows. But actually we have 3 R's in the grid because there's a row in the first, second, or an R in the first, second, and third columns. So there's a double up somewhere. One of the 2 rows has 2 R's. Something like arrow, but we have an E and an S down here too. Interesting, so if the 2 R's are in this bottom row, we've got an S and an E, and an A, so that would be all of the letters. Something like rears, but that's not gonna work because the E can't be second and the R can't be fourth. Areas? No, there needs to be 2 R's, not 2 A's. And the R's have to be the first 3 letters. I mean, you could do like RR like this, like something like arrow or something, but I don't know how that's gonna work. That's not gonna work. Otherwise, I mean, you're not gonna start with a double R, so it's either that or an R like this, but then you need a vowel in between, and yeah, so it's not gonna work down there. So the double R is gonna have to be in this one somehow. And I feel like there's no way you're gonna start with 2 R's, so this one is gonna be an R. Almost for sure. I'll mark it as a maybe, but I feel like it's either gonna be R first and third or R second and third, but then it makes me think error. Error would be good. No, we can't end in R. Oh. Right, but we do have the E here. This could be E. We do have the red E over here. So over here we've got E, A, L, and, oh, that's all we got, E, A, and L. Can't be an S. The S is interesting because there's an S in the first row. It's not fourth and it's not fifth because of the yellow S down here. So could be at the beginning. We do have the red S here and the yellow S. That would mean that there's an R here probably. What is this gonna be if this has a double R like that? It could be I was gonna say eerie, but there's no I. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I think it's gonna be like this. That's what I'm thinking. We could put an E here. O-R-E is good. E-R, erase? Erase would work. This might not be an E then. What about rural? Is rural possible? There is a red L here. Rural's not too bad. U-R here is pretty good. This could be like, it can't be score or shore, which were the first 2 things I thought of. Spore is possible. It's not too bad. Spore. This is, we've got a G across the middle here, which is interesting. L, there needs to be an A. It's not gonna be, well, it can't be there anyways because the orange clue. A here isn't too bad. This could be omega? That could work. Not sure what this is. But, or this one, ooh. So maybe not omega. What would this be down here? Opera. Opera would be good. Oop, opera would be good. So maybe not. Ah, that could still be a P. We could do, ooh. Well, I was gonna say we could do pupil, but then we end up with the double L over here. So that's not very good. Opera's good though, and then that works with omega, but I still don't know what this AGAS is. I mean, sagas would be great, and it would fit with the Star Wars theme, but we can't have an S at the beginning there. This would probably, I mean, this makes me think demure, but we can't put a D at the beginning. There's no D. Yeah, I'm kind of second guessing rural actually. Although it did fit really well with the two R's. Oh, we have to have an E. We have to have an E. Yeah, so re-something. Rerun. Rerun? And then we could put an L there. For pupil, maybe? And then... No, we need an A. Papal. Papal. Like Pope, belonging to the Pope, papal. What would this be? The AGUS, I don't know. And then this makes me think gamer, T, tamer, and sto, we do need a T somewhere. We have the white T's. Sto, and then stoop? No. I was gonna say plain. Stomp? Is magus a word? Maybe that's a thing? Magus, 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 I don't know. Well, let's go with stomp and see. We don't really need to do the O though. I'm gonna do stamp because that will let us, you know, potentially check whether these A's are possible at the ends of the third one. Because we've already got the O. All right, it is stomp, and those A's do work. Okay, good. So let's just do the rows, I guess. Papal. Okay, it's gonna be right, isn't it? Was opera? No, omega is next. Omega, very good. And then rerun. And then we're gonna erase our memories and forget that we ever did this puzzle. So what's this magus thing? I gotta look that up. Magus. A member of a priestly caste of ancient Persia. There you go. It says magus apparently. A member of the priestly caste of ancient Persia. Huh, never heard of that one. All right, well, there you go. Stomp, papal, omega, rerun, erase, spore, tamer, opera, magus, and plain. So pretty interesting one. Ended up with 6 at the end, so that's pretty good when you start with 5 words. 6 is good. So let me know how you did with this weekly Squardle, and if you've heard of magus before. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. We'll pick a random available seat. Why? Who knows? That's just the kind of thing hypothetical passengers do. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Wow! No way! Yeah, I mean, either a part or short could be right, or neither of them could be right. Who knows? I mean, 20 times 11 is 220. Then we would need to add 53. 40 plus 13 is 53. There we go. 11 times 20, 220.